Favorite news director.
That's right, he's a good boss. Thanks so much, Jim. When he's now playing neurotic Miles Silverberg on the highly popular comedy Murphy Brown, Grant Shaud likes to stretch his wings and do theater. So now he currently can be seen in the highly popular play Four Dogs and a Bone at the Lucille Lortel Theater. And we're happy to welcome Grant back to Good Day New York. Thank you so much for coming. The last time you and I were together was actually in Florida at Disney World. You were promoting the Distinguished Gentleman film with Eddie Murphy. Right,
yes.
and we had Goofy and Minnie all around us. What a weekend that was.
Yeah, that was quite bizarre.
Indeed. Well, it's so nice to have you on our show live this morning. And you're live every night now at the Lucille Lortel Theater doing Four Dogs and a Bone. All the dogs have changed, but the bone remains the same pretty much. Why don't you explain who you play in this? You're a producer.
I play a rather vicious film producer. Who is fighting over that bone, which is the control of the film. It's basically a battle between myself, the writer, and two of the lead actresses in the film. And we're all struggling for control.
Quite a departure from what you do normally on Murphy Brown in terms of the controlling aspect. And
Yes, I don't have to be a nice guy in this.
No.
Yeah, I'm rather ruthless.
Yeah, do you like this better?
I do.
Because you have a lot of training in theater anyway. So.
Yes, I did basically 5 years worth of theater between Broadway, off-Broadway, and off-Broadway here in New York before I got the role in Murphy Brown.
Now, what was it about this play in particular that made you want to come back to New York to test the waters in theater once again?
Well, I hadn't done a play in about 3 years. I took over for Chris Durang out in Los Angeles in a play he wrote, actually, called Laughing Wild. And it had been a while, and I was tired of sitting around in Los Angeles waiting for the phone to ring. So I asked my agents to kind of look into what was going on here, and it just happened to time out that Adam Arkin was leaving the play, and they pitched my name to the writer John Chanley, and he agreed to let me do it.
Now, you've played Bradley for just a little over a week now. How nerve-wracking is it for you night after night?
The first week has been very nerve-wracking. I mean, 6 years of doing a television show, you're not, in a play you're not allowed to go, can I have another take of that? Can we just take a time out here? You're out there without a net, and 6 years of doing a television show, as you might know, your brain kind of gets a little soft.
Yes, indeed. Every morning our brains are soft, right? Little mush. Well, when I saw it originally, it was at the Manhattan Theater Club, and the theater was extremely intimate, at least that part of the theater where it was performed. Is it a little larger, this theater, now? Because I know that people have a tendency to want to talk to you when you're performing. I don't know if you've had any of those experiences so far. I
no,
hope not. Heaven forbid.
I haven't yet. Apparently a woman was once shot in the theater accidentally, but it wasn't during my run, and I don't think it was actually during this play. But
let's hope
I'm hoping nothing like that happens.
Well, how are things going with Murphy Brown? You're about to enter your 7th season.
Yes. It's going great. We're having another transition of power in the producer category. The two guys who have been producing the show for the last 2 years are leaving. We're getting a new showrunner, and that always brings changes. But I think the show bounced back well this year from having to deal with all the baby mess in year 5.
Well, we wish you so much success with the 7th season of Murphy Brown, as well as Four Dogs and a Bone at the Lucille Lortel Theater down on Christopher Street. I highly recommend it. It's a great play. I saw it many, many months ago. And we thank you so much for coming back to Good Day. See, there's no Goofy around or anything of that sort, right?
There's a date here.
All right. Thanks,
Cheryl.
Grant, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, Jim.
All right, Cheryl, Grant.